So I want to do a little bit of a practice right now to help us get a little bit of a footing on what it is we are feeling, and just being okay with whatever it is we are feeling. So if everyone can just sit up straight in their chair, or if you're standing, you can totally stand and do this. But I want everyone to close their eyes if you can, and if it feels comfortable for you. If not, you can just have your eyes open softly. But I want everyone to try to relax as much as you can with your spine erect, upright. And actually maybe put your hand, if it feels good to do this, put your hand on your heart. Maybe one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, or you can put both hands on your heart if that feels good. Something that I've mentioned before is that when we do put our hands on our heart and our bellies, we can actually, it actually simulates a hug for our nervous systems. So that can feel really grounding. And let's just take 2 deep breaths together. Breathing in through your nose. Pausing at the top of the breath, and then exhaling through your mouth. And you can pause at the bottom of the breath, and then breathe in through your nose. Pause, and out through your mouth. And as you begin to just go deeper into yourself and into your body, feeling into maybe your heartbeat, maybe just feeling your hand on your belly and your belly touching your hand. And start to feel into whatever's coming up. So what you can do here is you can start to name the emotions that are coming up, but even more, I would like you to start to just recognize what feelings are coming up in your body. So you can name your emotions. That's a great practice, but that keeps us in our head a lot of the time. So let's drop into our bodies and feel the sensations that accompany those emotions. So maybe you feel a contraction or a constriction in your heart or in your stomach. Maybe you feel like your hands are tight, or maybe you feel a sense of buzziness above your head. Maybe you feel some tension in your shoulders. Or maybe you feel tension in your glutes. Or even in your feet, your legs. And you're just noticing. We don't have to release it. If we find that we have tension anywhere, or if we find that we have any sort of buzzing energy anywhere, we can release it if we want to. We don't have to. We're just noticing and accepting whatever is happening in our bodies. And now invite, if your body wants to, invite some movement. You know, maybe your body just really wants to sway back and forth or side to side. Maybe it wants to sway frontward and backward. Maybe you want to do some circle motions from your pelvic floor. Feel into what your body wants. Maybe your body, maybe your head does some circles, or you stretch out your neck. You can even take the habit of self-massage if you want to, and massage out any parts of your body that feel good to you right now. All the while just noticing what is happening while you are in touch with your body. Maybe you feel a lump in your throat. Maybe you feel tension in your scalp. Maybe your head just needs a little massage right now. Maybe your face does. Maybe your jaw does. Or maybe your tongue is tight, is holding tension. And you can continue with any sort of movement that you want to have, any sort of, self-massage that you want to continue with as we go into the rest of the call. Maybe you want to keep your hand on your heart or your belly or both. And I just invite you to do whatever it is that your body needs throughout the rest of the call. And as we close this out, I'll just leave you with the fact that you can do this at any time. So when our feelings become too much to handle, or when they start to take over whatever's happening, instead of trying to run away from those feelings, distracting ourselves, sometimes that's a necessary coping mechanism, right? It depends on the circumstance. But for a lot of us, especially right now, because we are at home and we have the opportunity to step away from what we're doing, for some of us, not all of us are at home. But because we have that opportunity to step away and maybe just drop in for a second, we can drop into our body's sensations.